In entrepreneurial companies, we know that one of our 5 leadership abilities is to predict. To predict really well is even better. But when we say predict, a lot of times we're talking about making decisions. So today I have a little tool for you that I learned from my good buddy Dan Sedor. And Dan explained to me that there's really 3 types of decisions that you might make in your entrepreneurial company. The first type of decision that you might make is a decision we call command. So it's just a type of a decision. This is when you say, hey, this is what we're going to do, and everybody needs to get on board with it. You're just being a commanding type of leader. The second type of decision that you might make is where you consult. Now, in a consulting type of decision, you're going to get opinions from a lot of different people. We like the consult type of decision making, although sometimes, keep in mind, you may need to make a command type of decision. So command, consult, and then the third type of decision making is consensus. It's always fun when you spell it wrong on not a whiteboard. So the third type of decision making is consensus. Now this is when you as the leader won't make a decision until everybody has said that they all like it the same way. So you've spent a lot of time arguing with people, convincing people, and until everybody says yes, you're not going to step forward and make that decision. This is the type of decision that we don't like in entrepreneurial organizations because it takes us a long time to implement. So let's just go through each one of those and see what happens. In a command type of situation, and again, sometimes you'll need to use this, just make a decision and go, but you have to be aware that the buy-in is going to be low in the beginning if you make just a command type of situation. But you do get to start implementing that decision right away. So buy-in is low, time to implement is also low. You could start tomorrow, but this is where you'll land right here on this grid if you make command type of decisions. It's just really something good to be aware of. Now, if you make consulting type of decisions where you're going to consult the people that are going to be involved in the outcome of the decision, and then you decide, we get about a nice little balance. Buy-in is a little higher than command because people feel like they have been heard. And time to implement is a little bit slower, but not super slow, a little bit slower because you need to have time to talk to the people involved before you make your decision. So the time to implement is just a little bit faster than the command. And now if we follow this trajectory that we're getting here, if you want consensus, or if you're going to make a decision based around consensus, you're going to have a lot of buy-in. That is true, a lot of buy-in, but it's going to take you a long time to get going. Most of the time in entrepreneurial companies, we just don't have that amount of time. Our competitors are going to take advantage of opportunities before we do. Our star players are going to get sick of us, and they're going to get sick of waiting around for you to make a decision. Doesn't help you show up as a nice, confident leader. So there is that trajectory then about the 3 types of decision-making outcomes. Hope that helps.